Hey, what's up, Cupid? Good morning. Yeah, I caught some of this short move, but it's not looking like it has a ton of strength. We dropped 100 points, but when I started seeing these bottom wicks, I was thinking we could get like a quick reversal. Just didn't have a ton of momentum, after we hit 100 points. Yeah, I hear ya. Basically, right here on this drive down. Yeah, this is probably where it starts getting tricky, you know? Unless we I don't know, I mean this was the test right here, right? We shot down, we're gonna break these lows and we could have very easily continued if price action was normal. Very easily just continued going down, but it looks like we might have some business to attend to, maybe up here. I just don't like how this is kind of rounding out already. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know how that goes, man. Ah, damn. Sorry to hear that, Adam. Fucking A. Yeah. How are you sized into it? Were you sized in like heavy? Oh damn! And you needed that for bills? Oh hey Tradecopia. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll download that. Everything's been pretty good after I've been I used your tips. But yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Appreciate it. Looks like we might have well, at the very least we got some drama here, right? Yeah, I took this short. So I got a nice short from this, and then when it started kind of consolidating here, just kind of sat on my hands. So I was hoping we were gonna get some momentum to the downside, but we hit this gap here and started kind of putting on the brakes. So I'm just sitting here waiting right now. Looks like we could continue moving up, but I could see it. I could see us consolidating here for a minute. Yeah, I'm not taking anything out of this. I think I just need to wait, see what happens. I'm just kind of anticipating that at the very least we just got drama. It's not clean. All these candles down here. Like basically we got 1, 2, 3, 5 minute, dojis. It really couldn't find the momentum to push, and then finally once we do push, that creates the bottom, then we sweep the bottom. Now we're coming back up, so either consolidating or bouncing back up, and then maybe we can have a clean move down later, but looks like just not at the moment. I'm thinking maybe short from up here. 36, 136-ish. All right, went ahead and entered short. I'll put my stop probably above here. Looks like we might be gaining some momentum. Some aggressive buyers coming in, so my stop might not be safe here. In which case, we might be going back up to this this gap that was created right off the opening candle. Yeah, not feeling great about this going down just yet. I'm gonna go grab bars. Yeah, it kind of looks like it wants to pop up there to 26 180-ish. Oh man, sorry to hear that. That sucks. Yeah, this is Mars. He's good. He's a good kitty. What's up, buddy? Come here. He's pretty chill. But yeah, sorry to hear about your cat, man. That sucks. Hey, thanks for popping in. I appreciate that. Have a great weekend. All right. Well, I don't know if we got a full-on reversal or what. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful. Copy. Oh, give me one sec. Copy that, Cupid. If we inverse this gap, we could, yeah, we could definitely start gaining some momentum, but it would be a little high for me to want to buy it right here. I would prefer to see a rejection here to go short. Oh, what the heck? Okay, thank God. I don't know if this is quite the move here that we had, the bounce. $100 we've just bounced. So you know, Cupid, the move might be to take it long, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd like to take it right here and just kind of enter on momentum or try and wait for a pullback. Challenge is we might not get a pullback, but up here after moving, you know, 115 points, it's maybe a little bit difficult for me just thinking about the risk to reward, because where do you place your stop? Place it under this gap here, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of risk in getting in up high like this. Tapped into this gap here. You can see we have a reaction out of here, but not enough of a reaction yet to want to take a short. We've got a couple of gaps here that we've created. I'm going to go ahead and move up to the 15-minute time frame. I'm gonna go in super light with a sell. I don't love this setup because we're gonna have to take out this gap here, and we came up with some decent momentum. Pretty close to being at 50% of this move down. I think if I start seeing this pick up momentum to the long side, I'll probably get out early. I'm wondering if this area is just gonna not start moving down. If we're gonna just consolidate or something. It's not looking like we have a strong reversal. I might just exit. I don't know. I might as well, I guess, just keep a break-even stop here. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just sit out for a minute, because it's looking like it's kind of just gonna wiggle around a little bit up here. All right, took me out. I think, gotta be honest, I feel like the way this ended up, it didn't immediately reverse. It kind of like slowly, you know, bottomed out here. I'm just wondering if the exciting price action for the day is over, at least until like the PM session. I don't know. Hey Cupid, if you're gonna take this long, you know, certainly don't let me stop you, because people would surely get their heads squeezed if price starts moving up. Could cause a panic cover for shorts. Allison Parker, no, I can't reply on chat. Yeah, it is fighting right now. All right. I hate that it's just stuck here. Okay, drop 10 points here quickly. Yeah, I was looking in this gap here, max. So I took a stab at it short already, but well, actually I took a stab here, but this was the gap I was gonna watch for my next potential position. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to take a chance on going short or if this is gonna consolidate. I was kind of feeling like this is going to come up here and then just kind of mess around for a while. But I could be wrong about that. It's looking a little lethargic right now. I mean, it makes sense for the time as well. You know, it's kind of calmed down, and I don't like trading it when it's calm. I want it to be violent. So, unfortunately, I think just got to sit here and watch it just wiggle around back and forth for a while until it picks a direction. Oh man, I got to figure out a costume for Halloween. Oh, happy Halloween, guys. I'm not a huge Halloween celebrator, but I am going out for my friend's birthday, and it's very important to her that we all dress up. So I got to find a costume today. Dress up as a broke trader. I wouldn't need to change. That would be easy. I wish there was a good, like, funny costume I could be. Instead of something like super serious, like, you know, all the girls are gonna dress up in, like, you know, like girls do. And I would like to do something funny. I don't know. Dressing up's really not my thing. Halloween's usually not my thing. I don't know. I like Thanksgiving. I like Christmas. I don't know. I guess I used to like Halloween when I was younger because it was just another excuse to party. But now that I don't party very often. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's probably different when you're single too, right? If you're single, Halloween's a good night to go party and, you know, hunt for girls. Oh, dude, weed is great for me. It helps me shut my brain off. I have a hard time shutting my brain off, and weed helps me with that. Like, for relaxing at night, because otherwise I just want to be staring at charts. You know what I mean? But and liquor, every once in a while, it's like maybe once a month I'll go hard. I'll tell you that like the biggest, I don't know, like challenge for me when it comes to like partying is that like especially as my friends get pretty rowdy, I tend to get pretty rowdy, and so like if I'm going out to have drinks or something, I don't go out to dinner and have drinks. I go out to dinner, have drinks, then go to the next place, have shots, and then it's shots until like 6 a.m. partying until 10 a.m. whatever, and then just hungover for 2 days. And even when I'm like hungover, I can't I don't like sleep for like 12 hours or something. I sleep the normal amount I sleep. And so it's like my body's just dead for 2 days. So unfortunately, it's like I know that like if I say yes to like going out and partying, it's like it's a commitment. And I don't like being down for 2 days because I like being productive. I do like having a good time, but maybe too good of a time. Yeah, I'm very, very intentional with the way I do things when I am out and party and stuff. So yeah, getting arrested would be terrible. But yeah, recovery's crazy. But the good thing about weed is there's no hangover. So like after I'm done trading and I'm done with all the stuff I need to get done, it's great just to be able to shut my brain off, to help it shut down. I don't know. I feel like everybody should have some sort of vice that doesn't take over their lives, so that you can. I don't know. I guess it's different for people. I have a hard time sitting down and like watching a movie or something. I get antsy. There's kind of a need for me to want to be productive, and I don't like. I guess if you shift your mindset and you find cleaning to be productive, that could be cool or whatever. But that's not how my brain works. Like, I can clean and whatever, but I still want, like, let's say I finish cleaning, I want to like sit down and feed my brain and be learning something, or it's kind of tough. So, smoking weed, chilling out, like, it helps. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that like cleaning, it doesn't like if you get like a lot of satisfaction out of cleaning, like you're being productive, and so it feeds your brain in a positive way. Cool. It doesn't really do that for me. So it's like when I'm done, like I see cleaning as like just a pain in the ass and a chore. So when I'm done cleaning, I want to get back to being productive. But to be honest, Lacey does most of the cleaning around here. Not just saying it, but she is way better at cleaning. I get distracted. Like I don't know. It's like, like she can be in a room for like 10 minutes and just boom, 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 pick everything up. And I'm like, holy shit, how did you do that? And maybe it's just because I get distracted. Maybe it's because I just don't like it. But I love a clean home, and I love an organized home. Like I hate not having a clean and organized home. So when I met Lacey, and this is, I think this is how you got to do it. Like, you got to be upfront about everything, the way you are, your personality, what you're good at, what you're not good at, what responsibilities you want to have. And off the bat, whenever I met Lacey, and we were basically talking about being serious, I was like, here are my skill sets. Um, I will take care of bills. I will take care of money. Can you take care of laundry and cleaning? And I'll also cook. I have no problem with cooking. And she said she loves doing laundry. And I was like, this is fantastic. So, that works out. Setting the right expectation. And even if I think when you're in a relationship, even if you haven't set the right expectation, setting the expectation so that everybody knows what they're responsible for, I think is healthy. So that there's no resentment. You don't have to point the finger when something isn't done because the person knows it's their responsibility. I'm pretty chill too, so like if laundry is like behind or whatever, it's like I don't stress her about that shit. This is what I was afraid of here. This back and forth bullshit we're doing. So now we got a consolidation range and we got to wait to figure out what's going to happen after this. All right, let's see if it's driving up to break this high here. Nah, it's not doing anything. Look at this. I don't know if I trust that we're going to be making a move here any second. But I might be down for a short scalp. Just this range. Was hoping we'd come up here to like, let's say like 26, 184 or something like that. And then I'd be interested in taking that down to the bottom of this range. Might not get that entry though. Went ahead and took a short position here. I'll probably go break even pretty quickly on it. Actually, I might as well right now. Comes back up, stops me out, no big deal. But yeah, I was hoping we'd break the high of this range and come back down and retest the bottom. I'll take some off here. It's not looking like it's looking like it might come back up. Taking it to half the range is the safer bet. You know, instead of trying to hold this for this low here, safer bet would be basically closing it out right here. So since I'm talking through it, maybe I'll just leave one on. So I took two off. I'll just leave this one on. Sometimes I got to remind myself when I'm taking a scalp that, you know, the timing on it is quick. You know, I want to pull profits off quick. I want the move to happen quick. If I start holding it for a super long time, you know, it's a different idea. It's this turned from a scalp to a trade to hold. And, you know, your mindset shifts a little bit. Like with a scalp, it's like if you get quick profits, take the quick profits. Because it could bounce back on you. You know, a number of things could happen. You could, you know, be holding it through, you know, consolidation, and that's not really what this trade was. And if you find yourself in a trade that changes what you were expecting to get out of it versus what it's doing, it can compromise your state of mind. So in any case, when I'm taking scalps, I expect to take quick profits. And if I start, so like right now, it didn't go directly down here, but it's still looking weak. We're, you know, under this gap here, so I'm willing to hold it, but not for much longer. I usually like to de-risk very quickly on scalps. That's why I have this break even in. And then if I can add to it very quickly, I will. But if I don't get that add in quickly, it's usually just let's let it play out to whatever this kind of quickest target is right here. And then, kind of wipe our hands clean and look for the next scalp. And the reason I'm looking for scalps right now is just because we've been kind of jacking around in here, and we got a nice range. We got a nice range in here, so there's enough meat on the bone to there's 30 points here. Even 15 points is good enough for a scalp for me. But essentially, it's like when we're consolidating in here, it's either be okay with waiting for potentially 2 hours for the move to happen, or if you can identify some sort of pattern to take a scalp from, do that, because there's money to be made if you can trade it correctly. Yesterday, I was noticing these, like in here, right? So this consolidation range that we're going through, I was noticing that you could get pretty reliable scalps if you change it to the 15-minute. And notice that when you change it to the 15-minute, that you tend to get pretty much the full extension of the move on 15 minutes, with the exception of a couple where it runs down an additional like 10 to 15 points after the 15-minute candle, but then it reverses. So check it out. So notice how clean this is. 15 minutes and then it reverses. 15 minutes and then it reverses. This was one of the exceptions where it came up. 15 minutes down, 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down, 15 minutes up. So, being able to identify what's happening when it's consolidating, you might be able to get a good scalp or maybe two out of it if you're really paying attention. All right, cool. We hit that. I don't know if we're going to continue going down or what. That wasn't necessarily the trade I was taking, but that would be a scenario where, like, if you have enough on that trade, you leave one for a runner. But coming down into this gap, let's see what we're doing here. Looking like we're gaining some aggressive selling. I don't. I still feel like the way this price is moving is kind of lackluster. Definitely feeling more short on this. Uh, if we can get a retest up here at 26 150 ish, I'll potentially enter short. But I'd like it to be on the next candle, not this candle. Well, let me change it to the 5 minute and see what's going on. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's looking weak. I think what I'll do is I'll probably be down to re-enter short. I'll get one in right here, and if we come up here, I'll plan on adding. I think my stop above 50% of this range is good. Looking weak. But, if this comes back up here, retest here, that's what I want to save my ad for up here. I don't want to add down here and have it come back retest, and now I'm having to hold through a bunch of drawdown. Get a retest here. Maybe 26 156. Just below it. There we go. I'll add right there. All right. Now, what I want to be careful of here is not holding this until like, I don't know. If this does start working out, I want to make sure that I'm not like holding it to break this low, because I think there is a possibility that this low remains intact. But that's only if this starts working out. I need to even think about that. Right now, it might still be consolidating a little bit. So anyway, I'm gonna keep my stop here. Won't add to this position most likely, and just let it go. And most likely stop. Basically, what I'm looking at is this rejection here, and thinking we might have some passive buyers down here. Of course, we could break through here as well, but the safe exit would be probably around here, 2680. I'm gonna pull off one contract right there. be for Halloween?
I don't know. That's really for Johnny to figure out. Because, Lisa tried weeks ago.
I know, I wasn't hearing it.
You weren't hearing it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now you'll hear it on your own.
I'll hear it on my own.
Now Lacey won't be hearing it because
Oh. That's awesome.
super glued down.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Okay, I love you.
I love you. That's sick. Motherfucker. Well, my trade closed. That's great. Let's see. I mean, if we can bust through this area, that would be great. But I was kind of anticipating that we're not going to hit that low. We'll see. Okay, copy that. Well, I would say because you've been on a nice green streak, being down 60, you're at risk for, trying to size up today. So I would say be careful about that. And if you have to take a red day on Friday, you have to take a red day on Friday. As long as it's a small red day. Yo, what's up, T-Drop? Good. I've taken two good shorts today. Took a short, let's see. I don't know. It was basically from here to here. No, maybe I closed it out like here. And then I caught a short scalp from here, and then I re-entered here and just closed it here. So good so far. Good Friday. I might just be happy with that for today, to be honest. So I closed it here, anticipating that we were not going to hit this low. I don't know if this is going to be the low for the day, but at least for the time being, I was thinking that we were going to reject off of here, around here. So I don't know. I don't know what happens after this. This is kind of the move I was looking for. How about you, T-Drov? How's your day? Oh man, I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at. This is horrible. This sucks. I've got Gorilla Glue. I was using it yesterday, and apparently the cap wasn't on, and it tipped over, and so now the Gorilla Glue bottle is Gorilla Glued to my desk. That sucks. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, man. Yeah, market's being tricky as hell right now. It's like we're dropping and then we're getting reversed on immediately, and then we drop more, and then we get reversed on, and then overnight we slowly climb up to drop back down. So it's a tough read. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Let me see. Like I'm starting to feel as though like, well, I don't know. I really don't know. It's tough to tell when you're like when you're at all time highs like this. It's really tough to tell because anytime you have, bearish price action coming down, it just gets denied, and you can't trust anything bearish, in the long term because you get this, that happens. You move down and then you wick it out immediately. So it's a really tough call, man. It's tough too because, over months we've been conditioned to just be long, you know. You only get like short spurts sporadically to take a big, nice short. Damn. Coming back down. Yeah, sure are. All right, this is looking a little more convincing that we could take these lows and continue lower. I don't know if I'm willing to risk it right now. Anticipating the break of this. Looking pretty damn heavy though. I think I might just wait, see if this gets broken, because last time we broke this low and we wicked back up immediately. It was pretty immediate rejection down here, so I want to see if we can bust through here, retest. If we retest, then I'm willing to go short on it, but I want to make sure that this doesn't get held up by, passive buyers and aggressive buyers. I'd like to see basically them get taken out, then a retest. So let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out a solution to get this stupid Gorilla Glue off my desk. $26,164. Let's fill those last trade for today. All right, you're done. Copy that. Yeah, that 164 might be what is it, right above this high here? Yeah. Right above that high. Okay, I could see that playing out. I guess unless we start getting weak beforehand, right? I don't know. I could kind of see us jacking around a little bit, consolidating. Hourly open price. Yeah, copy that. So let me drop down 15-minute. Looks weak, but I don't know. I could also just see us kind of like bouncing back and forth here. Might take some time, but I don't know. This right here, after it shot up and then came right back down, was looking super weak. So I don't know. I think within the next candle or two, we should at least get a little more information to see if we're gonna continue this momentum to the downside or if it's just gonna be bouncing around in here. T-Drov, do you typically take a lot of trades off the hourly open level? Or is it like a range trading strategy? Okay, nice. How do you use it for your daily bias? Yeah, basically like it did. Well, that was the close. That was the close of this candle, right? You figure your daily bias based on things like has price touched midnight open or the high and lows. It swept previous sessions and look for Yeah, copy that. Yeah, midnight. I like midnight level a lot as well. Yeah, so we broke this low, and I don't know. It could get heavy quickly, but right now it's kind of looking kind of similar to what happened here. Break this low, maybe accumulating for a long position. We might just be kind of ranging back and forth. I might be shutting it down here in a second T drop. I just I don't know if I'm gonna have kind of the patience for this move to play out. I was thinking if we break this low, let's see, like if we break this low and then we came back to retest and it was, looking pretty strong, I'd be down to take a short. But this is not what I was looking for if I wanted to take a short. I didn't want to see it kind of get stuck right here. Like I said, I could see it potentially just picking up speed quickly and dumping from this area, but I could also see us using this low as kind of an accumulation level, and then kind of bouncing back and forth in this range. And I'm not really trying to take trades in a consolidation like that. Okay, it's getting heavy. Looks like it. Might not get a deep retracement here. Might just start moving. I think this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough to take because let's assume this low stays intact for the day, and we're coming down. I don't know. I think we got thinking a couple steps ahead. If we come down here, let's say this is kind of the target we're going for. Then we bounce off of that area. That could be the low of the day down here. Obviously, if anything's possible, and we could come down and take this low, but this low looks kind of established as a pretty strong one. So if we don't touch that low, we bounce off of this area. Let's say we bounce off of this gap here. We come back up. Now trying to short it back to go take this low is, I would say, I don't know. Maybe just not something I want to do. And taking a long against this trend is going to be tough. So I think that, I don't know. At least for what I'm seeing, I might not have a good setup. P&L is good this week. I think I'm up like, with this account, the other account, additional 700. So I'm up like 8K, I think, on the week. Just short for NWOP. What's NWOP? New week opening price? Yeah. I might just shut it down, guys. I mean, I had three nice trades work out, and ending the week nicely. It's Friday. I got to figure out a stupid costume for this birthday party tonight, and so I might just call it, guys. Cupid, you still trading? If you are, be careful, buddy. It's Friday. You got some nice profits. Make sure you keep it in your pocket. Don't let the market steal it from you. But Adam, I don't know if you're on here, but I hope you have a great weekend, man. Sorry you had a loss this morning. And then T-Drop, sounds like you had a good week earlier, right? And able to control your risk today, which is good. But hope you guys have a good Halloween, Don't party too hard. I'm not gonna. I would rather be at home, but I have a birthday obligation. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna take off for the weekend, and I'll be in Discord, probably if I see some. Oh, up 416. That's what's up, Cupid. Hold on to that shit, dude. $1K to go. Do not say that, or else it's gonna enter your trading psychology, and you're going to not be satisfied until you get another 1K. So do not say that. Don't put a timeline. Don't put a P&L price that you have to hit today. If you closed it up today at 416, that's a W. I would say this, Cupid, because you know you've been here before, and God knows I've been there before. If you get down to 0, hit the power button on your PC. Don't go negative today. That's gonna be your homework while I'm gone. Don't go negative. T-Drov, new week opening gap. Copy that. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant by that. But I thought maybe you had something different because of the P at the end. Yeah, 2 trading days because my girlfriend came over. Oh, break even week. Okay, cool. You're done on the day for sure, Cupid. That's what's up, dude. Sometimes you just gotta walk away with some cash in your pocket. No more risk for the day. But anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll be going out tonight, but over the weekend, I'll probably chat with you guys on Discord. So take care, and I'll see you guys Monday. Be safe.